Welcome to Impact Tech Studio. I'm Arjun and today I'm speaking with Puneet Dutta, founder of Attaware, a company making edible cups and cutlery from grains and jaggery. From reducing plastic waste to creating livelihoods for farmers and women, Puneet shares how a simple cup can deliver massive impact. Let's dive in. Hello Puneet ji, how are you?
क्या हाल है अर्जुन भाई? आई एम वेरी वेल। मैं ऑडिबल?
Yes, you are.
आवाज ठीक है ना एकदम?
बिल्कुल ठीक है और मेरे systems भी बिल्कुल on game. Yes.
सही
So
है।
I will start by introducing you and then I will ask you questions about the ones that you wanted me to ask and then I'll ask some more questions. So it will be a conversation style जैसे पहले था
जैसे पहले था।
और we will go forward like that. Okay. So basically let's start. So welcome to Impact Tech Studio interviews with Puneet from Attaware. He is a very old kind of experienced businessman who has literally created a product which is one of the most sustainable solutions to an age old problem of waste management, as well as a solution which gives you access to very normal things that you use on a daily basis to, for example, drink, eat your food, and he makes utensils out of atta, and it's very many versions of it. So, welcome, Puneet. Please give us your
थैंक यू वेरी
introduction.
मच।
I know I did not do justice to the definition. You are the best one to talk about your product. Please tell me.
थैंक यू वेरी मच अर्जुन, आई रियली अप्रिशिएट। My name is Puneet. I'm the founder director of Attaware. So what we make is edible cutleries.
Yes.
We use grains and jaggery, nothing else. So there is no other ingredient, no color, no preservative, no chemical, no water, no oil, no baking. That's what we say, that we call it the most sustainable cutlery on the planet.
Right. So with this most sustainable cutlery in the with in this on this planet, what are your data points? So how do you prove that you are the most amazing product for the world?
Look, we just conducted a small study about the impact. So before I showcase the impact, let me show you the product. So this is
Right.
how it is packed.
Right.
And let me open the envelope for you. This is all paper, 100% recycle.
Right.
Can be recycled again 3 times.
Right.
So we generally take this paper back from our vendors. This is an edible cup. This is how it looks like.
Right. Right.
You drink tea, coffee in it, and then you eat the cup.
Hmm.
Now, small information about the kind of impact we have generated.
Hmm.
So we have kind of impact we have generated. So we are carbon zero company, rather we generate carbon credits.
Right.
And we conducted a small internal study that how much impact Attaware has generated, how much social, how much environmental,
Hmm.
how much health impact is being generated by Attaware.
Right.
So apart from the regular plastic pollution, carbon credit, uh, and all the other things, the kind of impact that's been generated by Attaware is huge. We didn't know that. So
Right.
this year we did this. So we have generated zero carbon till now. We have generated approximately 500 ton of carbon credit because
Right.
of the unique manufacturing process that we have. We have generated about 400,000 hours of working for women, which
Right.
are underprivileged. We have generated approximately 42 million. We have impacted about 42 million farmers across India. So these are marginal farmers. They have less than 1 hectare of land. We
Hmm.
have cut down approximately 78 billion plastic pieces to go into the food chain to land into the landfill. This is brief about the impact we have generated till
Right.
now. So, in terms of environment, in terms of health, uh, we have about 2.7 million health beneficiaries who have got health benefits from using Attaware products.
Okay. So when you say that this is the kind of amazing impact that your product is doing, it is doing inclusion, it is doing financial inclusion, it is supporting, it is also creating an eco-friendly way of making edible cutlery. It is also creating a new way of a product which helps the erstwhile products like chai, tea, coffee with its own taste that you can now add. So the ingredients in chai, tea, coffee can be reduced while making those chai and tea, coffee because your glass also has a taste to it, right? Now, to
It
do
is.
all this, what has been the funding? How have you looked at the funding? How has the money coming in? What is the flow of cash in your company?
Arjun, uh, company is 100% bootstrapped. Being
Amazing.
a startup, we got some support from Government of India
Right,
in last few years, about 3, 4 years. We are in 2025, so from 22 we started getting some support, some financial support, but they were in only thousands. About 50,000 rupees we received first, and then we received about 120K in 2022. That's it. A lot of guidance has come in from the government.
right.
Government has become our customer themselves.
Okay,
So we take some grants from government and we supply them as well. So it's
right.
a both-way relationship. Uh, give you a simple example. In the first year of operations, Attaware won the Best Innovation Award,
Hmm.
and the Chief Minister of Haryana wanted to give us a cash prize.
Hmm.
So I turned it down, and I was sharing the stage with him. He said, Puneet, why are you turning it down? It's an award, take it. I said, look, instead of giving me a cash prize, why don't you become my customer? There are 35 people in your office. They must be taking 2 cups of tea a day, which is about 70 cups. So if you give me an opportunity, I'll supply those cups to your office.
Hmm.
That makes more sense to me. That is more credible for me, and that'll give
Right.
me a little more wider spectrum to pitch into government organizations because everyone is taking tea and coffee a day, at
Hmm.
least once a day. So I'll get customers. And
Right.
he said, I'll look into it. And after about a year or so, he came back. He said, look, we are good to go. You can supply us.
Right.
So that's the kind of engagement that we have with them.
Right, right, right. So you have started, your government is continuously is one of your customers. You have tried and tested the product in the market. And what is your roadmap for the next 5 years? So,
The idea is pollution is everywhere.
right,
It's impacting health.
right,
So when it talks about mental health, physical health, it's impacting both.
right,
It is impacting the environment,
right,
and we are associated with food.
right,
So if I look at the sustainability goals, out of top 17 goals, Attaware covers 16 of them.
right.
So fight against hunger, equality, almost every sustainability.
Hmm.
So idea is to increase this impact.
Right.
Idea is to make sure that we go into the hands of every common man on
Hmm.
the planet.
Hmm.
Uh, when we started the company, we never wanted to change any trends.
Right.
Probably we are one of those startups who were not interested in changing the eating habits, changing the consumer habits. We
Hmm.
always wanted them to remain as it is.
Hmm.
So if somebody is habitual of using a plastic coated paper cup and wants to drink coffee in it and wants to throw it, we wanted to make sure that he keeps throwing it. Moment you throw the cup, it
Hmm.
turns into manure, it turns into a natural fertilizer, it increases the strength of the soil. So idea is to propagate those 5, 6 vision points that we have in our mind,
Hmm.
that the core values of the company, they remain the same. In coming years, we'll be diversifying the product range. So when I say diversifying, we'll be moving into different types of cups. So major focus remains the cup, and we'll be focusing on diversifying into cups. So creating varieties of the cup. How can we have cold drinks? hydrated cold drinks into it, powdered form cold drinks can be supplied into the cup. How can we make this cup more nutritious? How can we get this to the common consumer? How can we have categories of consumers? How can we add more flavors into it? So this is where we'll be going in next 1 or 2 years. And by the end of 5 years, 6 years, we'll have these huge impact numbers that people will start loving the brand gradually.
Right, right. And on top of it, so one uh, key point of such a product is the longevity of the product. So you're working on the longevity of the product.
It is. Look, initially when we
So
had
once the drink is poured in, is the longevity of the product, are you researching on it, how to increase the longevity of it?
so we had this longevity about 24 hours, Arjun. We
Right.
had to decrease it by making the changes in the product. So
Okay.
consumer kept on saying it's little brittle to eat, it's little hard to eat, and we kept on decreasing the longevity and increasing the softness of the product.
Right.
So now we have come to a point wherein about 89% of our customers are
Right.
saying it is in the perfect shape. It can hold hot tea, coffee for 4.5, 5 hours.
Hmm.
Done laboratory tests for it, and then it looks okay. For water-based cups, which will be used for
Hmm.
powdered cold drinks, and we call them pre-mixed cups. There would be a different kind of stability, sturdiness of those cups.
Right.
For nutrition-based cups, they will be more softer because they have to chew it and digest it.
Right.
So that's how things will be customized as per
Okay.
every category.
Okay. Okay. So you are looking for enterprise customers mostly, right? That is the best
Uh,
approach
no, we
because you
have
will have
started
the.
B2B, B2C, D2C, all of them just
Okay.
now
Okay.
in
Okay.
the
Okay.
last 2.5, 3 weeks.
Okay.
We have started printing logos on the cup.
Right.
So you can print anything. There is no minimum quantity. You want to print your
Right.
name on the cup, we can do it. You can print,
Right.
you want to print a logo on the cup, and the best part is the ink that we use is also natural and edible. So
Right.
printing on jaggery was not possible. Now it is possible. We can
Right.
print anything. There is no minimum quantity. So we have a long list of customers, long list of people approaching us. I have a happy birthday. Can you print it
Hmm.
up for 10
Hmm.
people? I wish to give a return gift uh, to my friends, or to to my office colleagues. Anything we can print it as a return gift. People can eat it. We can print slogans on it. So there is a huge direct customer market, B2C kind of a market that has opened up. B2B was always there, so it is there. We're catering to all of them now.
Right. So, what are the new kind of, you were talking about ashwagandha cups and all those new age products that you are coming up with the demand and matching the demand. So, what are those new innovations?
So there are four types of cups, Arjun.
Okay.
Uh, One is this regular cup.
Right.
All of them look the same.
Right.
If you look at the face of the cup, they look the same.
Right.
So one is the regular cup. We call it jaggery cup, drink the tea, coffee, eat the cup, end of story.
Right.
Then we have flavored cups.
Right.
Let's say you have a coffee machine at home or the coffee machine in your office,
Hmm.
and you're bored of the same coffee every day. You
Right.
wish to add a flavor into your coffee, or let's say you
Right.
wish to add an extra chocolate flavor into it, maybe vanilla into it,
Hmm.
strawberry into it, maybe like to add some ginger into it, like to add maybe some honey into your coffee. So we have about 2,000 different flavors. So
Right.
you pick up any flavored cup,
Hmm.
pour in your regular coffee into it, and the coffee will catch the flavor of the cup.
Right.
And then you drink it, and then you eat the cup. If you throw it, it gives you more benefit.
Right.
We have regular cups, then we have flavored cups.
Hmm.
Third type of cups are pre-mixed cups. Pre-mixed cups are, if you look at this,
Hmm.
they will be having a coating inside, a powder coating inside.
Okay.
You pour in your hot water, you pour in your cold water, stir it, your drink is ready, and then you eat it. So
Okay.
you have a tomato soup. It
Hmm.
is coated inside. You pour in hot water, stir it. Your tomato soup is ready. Your chicken soup is ready. Your sweet corn soup is ready. You drink it and then you eat the cup. Same happens with cold drinks. You have a jal jeera. You have uh, a nimbu pani. You have a Coca-Cola, an orange drink. It is coated inside. Pour in cold water, stir it. Your drink is ready. Eat the cup. It's cheaper than the regular cold drink that we have. And fourth type of cups are nutrition based cups. They
Okay.
look the same.
Hmm.
So top selling out of nutrition based cups is Shilajit cups.
Hmm.
It's a combination
Hmm.
of it's an ancient combination of or
Hmm.
a composition of jaggery, shilajit, honey, soft, ginger.
Okay.
And what we did is we mixed them into the raw material and formed the cup.
Right. Right.
For all athletes, people having stress challenges, people with blood pressure, people with low energy, it is a perfect cup. You have just need to have one cup in the whole week. You don't have to take it every day. And it is all natural, no color, no preservative, no chemicals, nothing. We have a food traceability kind of platform which is available on our Instagram.
Hmm.
You can track that from where did we source all these raw materials.
Okay.
So where did we get this jaggery from? Where did we get this shilajit from? Where did we get this honey from? Where did we get this ginger from? So all these things can easily be tracked down to the identification of that particular farmer.
So what
So
is your Instagram handle? So what is your Instagram handle for everyone to
Instagram handle is at the rate Attaware, Attaware, Cutlery, Cutlery.
right.
So you
Right.
can, if you order a product from us and you wish to know who is the farmer and where did he grow this particular raw material, you
Right.
can track it down till there.
Very nice, very nice. So, what is your ask from the market now? So, market in terms of your value chain. So, anything where you are saying that you want demand, uh, and or you want investors. What do you need at this juncture?
Look, investors, yes, as a startup, we've been looking for us, we're looking for people who understand products. I
Right,
met a lot of investors who understand services.
right.
I'm looking for people who understand an actual consumer product. How does it operate?
In the
Uh,
F&B space. So, you are in the F&B
F&B.
space,
Yes.
right?
So, uh, for us, being having an investor is something that we don't change investors very frequently.
Right.
Probably we'll go for an IPO very soon.
Hmm.
Preparation is being done. So we'll be raising a lot of money through IPO. That's what we've been looking for.
Right.
In terms of consumers, there are a lot of pseudo sustainability guys, or I call them pseudo environmentalists.
Hmm.
Uh, I call them environmental warriors available on Instagram or social media sites. Ask them to do some real actions rather than making noise.
Okay.
We believe in real action. So this is what we expect from people, and this is the message. This is what we do in our marketing strategies. This is how we're going to present the product in coming days in the market.
Hmm.
Instead of shouting, I am very conscious about environment. I'm very conscious about my health. I
Hmm.
care what I eat. Be realistic in your numbers, be realistic into your approach, be realistic into your day-to-day operations. If you say I'm environmentally conscious, then stop consuming plastic.
Right. So that is where your product stands, and you are basically trying to replace that. And the pricing of your product is the one thing that is actually not matching, I think, the supply chain, right? So the supply chain of plastic needs to be replaced with the pricing because, in the end, if you are buying for volume, so if the flow of volume in a space or a office is X number, the guy will always or the person will always buy in bulk from one person, right? So you are trying to work on the pricing of your product as well, or you are trying to look at what need does your product solve, which is not the normal need of the workspace. So for example, in my case, so if my cost of plastic cups is X, right, in a month, and your plastic cups is X plus Y, then I would obviously take two things considering. One is the price and the quality of the thing, right? For my customer. What is the adoption of that product to my customer? I can obviously do an awareness campaign for your product, but I can't give you orders in the first go. So how can, are you working on the pricing as well? Because I really want to take that action in my workspaces as well. And I was thinking, why not? But the
Yeah.
point is, I can keep your things for testing. I can keep your things in my workspaces as well. So that is the same case, I believe. The cost of one cup that you offer is around 6 to 7 rupees, right? One cup comes to me, right? 4 to 6 rupees, right? And the other cup is for 1.42 rupees. So how are you trying to work towards that as well? So I think it is a two-pronged story. It is too early to ask you, I think, but you are on the right path. Once you get the demand, your flow will always reduce the cost of one cup, right? Uh,
Uh,
s- is that the truth? Am I on the right track when I'm saying that, or am I wrong?
uh, Arjun, we are not comparing apples to apples.
Correct.
Uh, let me put it the other way.
Yes.
You're comparing an edible cup
Yes.
with a plastic cup.
Correct.
That's true. We are direct competitors. That is very true. We are trying to replace the plastic coated paper cups or the plastic cups. That is very true that we are costly.
Right.
Let's take an example for an Indian consumer.
Right.
Indian consumer thinks of money first.
Hmm.
That's the first priority, savings.
Right.
Priority number one, I'm talking about the consumer in terms of FMCG.
Okay.
Uh, then it comes health, because my health is important. Then comes the environment,
Right.
and then comes nation, farmer, and all the other things. That's the uh,
Hmm.
call them
Hierarchy of
array of
things.
priorities.
Right.
Correct.
Hmm.
So a consumer has to understand, or we have to make this consumer understand,
Right.
if cost of the cup is 5 rupees,
Right.
we have brought down the price of cup to 5 rupees. If the cost
Right.
of cup is 5 rupees,
Right.
and if you give 5 rupees to a beggar in Delhi NCR,
Right.
or barring apart a few states, if you give 5 rupees to a beggar, he won't take it,
Hmm.
right? And in 5 rupees, you get to save water, you get to eliminate plastic, you
Hmm.
get to generate employment, you
Hmm.
get food safety, you get health benefits, you get farmer benefits, you decrease the carbon footprint, and
Hmm.
then you save the electricity. Just one cup,
Yeah.
as compared to your plastic coated paper cup,
Hmm.
just one cup in 5 rupees,
Hmm.
which is not acceptable to a beggar on the street. You get to save, just using this cup will
Hmm.
give benefits. I'll list it down again. Will give farmer benefits. You'll get health benefits. You decrease the carbon footprint. You save the electricity. You get food safety. You generate employment, and you eliminate plastic waste. Just 5 rupees.
Hmm.
So if a customer is aware enough, educated enough, there is no burden on it. Now let's talk a B2B customer. I have to give, let's say, 200-300 cups of coffee to my
Right.
employees,
Right.
correct? Or you have a workspace, a
Hmm.
co-working space. You
Hmm.
have 200-300 people taking tea, coffee every day. It will increase your cost,
Hmm.
correct? Now there are two ways to look at it.
Hmm.
Let's say every time uh, a customer or a person walks into a coffee machine, pours a cup of coffee, and he gets a message. Thank you message. You know what? By drinking one cup of coffee, this is what you have done.
Hmm.
Most of our B2B customers, they come to us asking for flavors.
Hmm.
Sir, I have the same coffee machine. I have the same powder supplier. I
Hmm.
have same coffee flavor. Still, my employees go out to that thela wala, to that chai wala shop outside my building or out across the road, anywhere, outside the office premises, have chai there in the most unhygienic condition, and still they love it and they don't like my coffee machine at all.
Right.
Why? Is it not? wastage of your productive time. It is.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Correct? Your coffee machine is up and running, but still people are
Right.
not taking that coffee. Yes, coffee is free. Yes, tea is free. Now, a lot of people like yourself, a lot of people have given us this task. Look, I'll run your cups. I'll buy 3,000 pieces.
Hmm.
I'll run it through my employees. I'll run it through my customers. If they like it, we'll go for it.
Right.
Right? So far, 95% of our customers have come back.
Okay.
95% of our B2B customers
Hmm.
have come back.
Hmm. Hmm.
And some of them have not come back. So those 5%, we asked them, is there a problem?
Hmm.
Money was not their problem. It was not 5 rupees, 2 rupees, an extra 1,000 rupees a day was not making a big difference to them if their end consumer likes the product. They said, why we are not picking up your product is we are not able to understand that how we can get this impact into our annual reportings.
Hmm. Hmm.
Say, for example, Arjun has to
Understood.
publish an annual report. Idea Shacks, what have you done? So
Hmm.
you come back with some numbers.
Understood.
I've generated this carbon, I've generated this employment, this
Hmm.
is my balance sheet. So, impact study is not very common, but these business owners, these businesses, these business houses, they love to have this impact study. So, this is where, there was a gap. Now, we started coming up with a regular, simple formula which has been verified by the government and couple of other agencies as per their standards.
Hmm.
What is the environmental impact? What is the health impact? Now, with your annual report, once you publish this summary, by just drinking a cup of coffee, this is what you have generated, this is what you have created, this is what you have given back to the nature, then the whole story changes. Now, I have a customer in coal mining,
Hmm.
so they run mines. I
Okay.
have a customer in automobile sector, a
Okay.
huge automobile company. They
Hmm.
have employees, thousands of them. They are our customer. We supply to them daily basis.
Hmm. Hmm.
Once we said this, look, you know what? Every month we'll give you this audited report.
Hmm.
And they were jumping up and down. Said, look, I give a damn if you charge me an extra 1 rupee per cup. I have no problems.
Right.
So value delivery has to take place. We have been delivering values, and if the market is huge, we cannot capture everyone.
And also,
So
maybe when the carbon markets become easily to measure, when there are standards to measure the carbon markets, that might add value to the person who's buying your product, and then it might also become, which is happening now. So it is very cool, very fast happening. So you could always take the advantage of taking the carbon credits that you earn because of you buy from Attaware, and those carbon credits you can take to the market and then make money out of it, so your flow of money is different, so you're basically selling those carbon credits, right?
agree. There is another angle to it, Arjun. Financial benefits are always there.
Right.
Right? On an average, any human on this planet,
Hmm.
on an average, any human on this planet visits doctor at least twice or thrice in a month.
Right.
On an average, in 365 days,
Hmm.
about 70 to 100 days, he's there at the doctor's clinic.
Okay.
Or he's taking some or other pills.
Okay.
Somebody is suffering from acidity, somebody has some skin challenges, somebody has something else.
Hmm.
The healthcare thing is evolving every day.
Right. Okay.
Correct? There are people who are health conscious. There's a huge market.
Hmm.
There is a huge number. There are people who are environmentally conscious.
Hmm.
There are people who have financial motives behind this. If they get some financial motive, they get some financial benefits, they will adopt it. However, we all have to understand if we do not give back something,
Hmm.
then there will be nothing left to exploit. We
Hmm.
all think in our minds, all the generation Z, generation Alpha, generation Y, Z, or our generation or generations before us, they all think of it. Can we give something back without changing our monthly, daily, the way we operate, the way we live, without changing any day-to-day operations of ours? Can we, generate an impact?
Hmm.
Once people start understanding that, whether I've done something positive today or not, if
Hmm.
I've done it, what is it? Can I measure it?
Hmm.
And off we go. Then people start rolling it. Carbon credits in India is very, very far, still very far. There is talk about you can convert it anyway,
Right.
but at least you know that this is what we are polluting, this is what we are generating as an impact. Are we balancing our negative impact with some positive impact? Yes, this is where we stand.
Right.
Give you an example. Chai wala,
Hmm.
a regular tapri wala is our regular customer.
Hmm.
He takes about 2-3 thousand pieces every month. मैं बहुत छोटा, very level, grounded kind of a person. He takes about 100-200 cups a day.
Hmm.
I put up a small printout,
Hmm.
an A4 size printout at his shop. This chai wala has used X number of Attaware cups in last 8 months. And this is the impact these cups have generated. Thank you very much to all his customers.
Hmm.
In two different languages, one in Bangla and the other one in English.
Right.
Correct? All the educated customers who were drinking tea coffee in the cup, they started asking, Sir, Bhai Saab, is this real? And then they came to our website, they came to our WhatsApp, they came to our Instagram handle and started asking questions. That's how things move.
Right. 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 So amazing. So your product is a very good innovation in India, and there are not many competitors in your ecosystem as well. The kind of work that you do, uh, you have started first in this movement. I have seen that. Nobody else has started in this movement. So kudos to you, and a lot of congratulations that you are taking the right steps in the right direction, and all the wishes with you. Now, one last question as I ask everyone. You are, and you must have faced a lot of challenges while you were building this product. So, how is resilience in your mind? Please define.
So, look, uh, God has given people, everyone has a different temperament, has a different way of reacting to conditions and situations.
Right,
So I was structured in a very different manner.
right,
If somebody says no to me, this won't happen.
right,
I get 100% sure that this will happen.
right,
For me, no is a confirmation of yes.
right.
So when I had the idea of creating the product,
Hmm,
everybody, 100% of my network,
hmm,
everybody said, Puneet, this is not feasible. It will never fly.
hmm,
You're thinking too wild. And I kept on telling them, sir, this is the challenge. There is resilience is first identifying the challenge.
hmm.
Resilience is identifying the crisis. You identify, accept it, then you react it.
Right,
Right? If I do not identify and accept it, how will I react to it?
right, right,
So, first I had to understand and accept it. Yes, there is a challenge.
right.
And when I told them there is a challenge, they kept on telling, no, 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 there is nothing. No, no, there is nothing, no challenge.
Hmm,
I kept on telling them with this plastic coated paper cup, you drink 75,000 microplastics. Every time you use it and you happily storing them in your body, it will cause you more problems. They don't no, it does not exist.
right,
It's a pigeon's approach. When a pigeon looks at a cat, he knows that death is around the corner. He shuts his eyes, he closes his eyes and thinking that there is nothing happening. For how long?
right,
For how long? So this is where the resilience for Attaware stands. We stick to our values, we stick to our vision, we believe in what we think. And we've been supported by loads and loads of consumers who keep calling, keep texting, keep following, supporting us. And there is a huge population of people who say, Not gonna happen, never gonna fly. I love them. So we showcase this in our marketing strategies.
Right.
The whole resilience, the whole talk that I told you about
Right.
is showcased in the marketing strategies.
Right.
Attaware has spent 871 rupees till now. Since 2019 until 2025, 891 rupees in marketing spent till now.
Okay. Okay. So this is digital
Revenue,
marketing, online marketing, as well as TV,
it
radio,
includes
everything.
everything. A dead
Everything.
website, a domain page, which has just basic information, costed me about 800 rupees. 71 rupees I paid recently to somebody to create a small post for me. Nothing,
Right.
right? If the idea was so flopped, the idea was so bekar, it was invalid, it was not feasible, everything accepted.
Right.
How can I do a revenue of more than 1 crore rupees in last 9 months?
Okay.
People are buying it,
Right.
right? I don't care
At an
what people
SKU
chat
price
about.
of 5 rupees, you have done revenue of 1 crore, which is a
I
big.
have sold about 17.91 lakh cups in last financial year.
Right.
So there is somebody who is buying it. And
Right.
when people give it, nahi chalega, it's not feasible, nobody's gonna. I
Correct.
love them. So we use those people
Right.
and we make sure that we irritate them by telling them the story every time. They feel FOMO about our product. They get irritated. They feel
Irritated.
negative about it because negative publicity is publicity. That's what the
In the
sense
end,
of
all are
resilience.
your friends, and there are different pockets of friendships that you are able to, on your salesmanship, drive the sale of the whole product as well as the product itself. Once it goes into that conversation with them, some people will accept it, others will give feedback. That's what it is, right? Everything else is always positive, right? You're moving in the right direction. That is the only thing you're pushing, right?
Network is something else. So look, let's take an example. I won't name the food chain. It's a big food chain, has global presence.
Right.
Uh, the owner lives next to my home. This guy
Right.
called up,
Mm,
Puneet, I wish to buy you. Lovely, what a product.
mm,
And I was literally fluffed
mm.
when he said these words. Oh, I've done something.
Right.
I went out to meet him. He said, I'll buy 3 crores, about 3 crore cups a day.
Right.
I said, fine. Give me a credit for 90 days.
Right.
I laughed and I went.
Mm.
I said, you know what? You let me put my banner. Let me stand there at one of your outlets, which is giving you minimum sales. The most neglected, most least revenue generated outlet. Let me stand, me myself will stand there. I'll sell the product, I'll give you commission on it.
Right.
They backed out.
Hmm.
So they said, no, no, you know what? It's very costly. 5 rupees, our customers cannot afford it. I gave them a thank you letter. I really appreciate your brand is really good. And you know what? Stick to those 5 rupees. Make sure you save 5 rupees and supply 75,000 microplastics to your consumer. The guy came in, the owner, the director of the company came in frowning. You know what? You don't have these manners and all. He will remember my and brand name forever in his mind. He cannot be my customer. His top priority is to save money. People die, does not matter. People get sick, does not matter. Environment gets screwed up, does not matter. Your farmer does not get anything. Even if the whole universe comes to stand still, his first priority is only money.
Right.
I said, thank you very much. Enjoy yourself. Tata, bye bye.
Right.
But I managed to make an impact into his mind that there are people like me, they exist. They do exist. We might not do business with you, we will never. It's very simple. If we do not have a common mindset, we do not agree to the vision of it, we do not agree to the core values of the company, Attaware and me are really not interested in doing business. We take blessings from you, relationship remains there. We touch your feet, we
Right.
shake hands, everything. Love remains, no love lost. But it's not worth doing business because it will not add value to your brand. This most important for us is understanding the core values of the brand. And if we have a common platform, we wish to serve something, we'll definitely go for it.
Amazing. So, listening to you, it shows that resilience is also your unwillingness to move from your vision, even when somebody is telling you to move from there, because you are on a path. And sometimes it is not about pivoting too fast, it is about not pivoting and staying on your path because you have a journey to go, right?
Yes.
So, pleasure meeting you, Puneet. It was a pleasure
Same
having
here.
you on our Impact Tech Studio session. And we tell our audience that listen to this podcast and know how to start bootstrapped and be resilient and make a brand which is unforgettable. So, thank you, Puneet. Pleasure to have you on our chat.
Same here. Appreciate your time, Arjun.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yes.
Puneet.
Bye bye.
That's it for today's episode with Puneet from Attaware. His journey shows how everyday products can drive sustainability, health, and inclusion. If you enjoyed this conversation, please subscribe and share. Until next time, keep building with purpose.